Okay, here is a beautiful turnaround lick from Blue Mitchell. He's doing this over a tune called I'll Close My Eyes. It's a 3-6-2-5-1 to F major. And it's a pretty short lick, but it's got so much great little bits of vocab within it. So we start over the A minor 7 chord, right, the 3 chord, and we start with this. So your pointer finger is going to play A on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. Pinky plays C, ring finger plays B, and then pull off to B flat with your middle finger. So the way that I would analyze that is over the A minor chord, he starts on the root, then he plays the flatted 3rd. Now right here, these 2 notes, I would actually consider that a chromatic approach to the sharp 5 of the D7 chord, because when we land on that B flat, that's actually the D7 chord. So I would say he plays the root and the flatted 3rd of the A minor, and then he just goes down 2 more half steps from that flatted 3rd, and we land on the sharp 5 of the D7 chord, which is a beautiful little chromatic approach. Then from here, the remainder of the D7 chord, we go like this: pointer finger on D on the 1st string, and then pointer on A on the 2nd string, and then pinky is going to do A flat on the 3rd string, and pull off to G with your ring finger. So right there, when we get to after we land on that sharp 5 of the D7 chord, he does the root, the regular 5, and then right here, once again, I'm seeing another chromatic approach, because after the A flat, when we pull off to the G, we're landing on the root of the G minor 7 chord. So right here, when he does A flat, G, I would say he's doing the same thing that he did to the sharp 5 of the D7 chord, but now to the root of the G minor chord. We're 2 chromatics above, right? So right there, right? Sharp 5 and root, and then 2 chromatics approaching the root of the G minor 7 chord. So the same chromatic approach idea over 2 different chords. And then, right? So it's great bebop vocab. And then after that, from here, we are on the G minor 7 chord, and the way he gets to the C, he kind of pivots on that G note. Pivoting means that you keep going back to the same note. Or no, I'm sorry, not the G note, the D note he's pivoting. So you play G with your ring, then D with your ring, then pointer finger plays F, then you go back to the D, and then you hit your pointer finger on E. Once you hit that E note, that's the start of the C7 chord. So he lands on the 3rd of the C7. So we have, so against the G, we have the root, the 5th, the flat 7, 5th, and then lands on the 3rd of the C7 chord. So that just swings so hard. I love this line. And then from here, this is a really common bebop lick. So after we land on the 3rd of the C7 chord, it's very common for people when you play the 3rd of a dominant chord to move up a major 6th, and that will give you the flat 9 of your dominant chord. So it goes from the 3rd up to D flat. So 3rd to flat 9. And now we're going to do another chromatic approach, but this time from 2 below. So we go like this. The note we land on is C, which is the 5 of our F chord when we land on the F major chord. So what he's doing after this D flat, he does B flat, B, C. So if you look at those 2 notes, you can see that it is chromatically approaching the C from 2 below. So, and then when he lands on that, he does C, and then A. So he does the 5th and the 3rd of the F major chord. All right, so the entire thing's slow. Three, 4, 1. All right, so such a beautiful, great, insight into how you can maneuver around some turnarounds, some 3-6-2-5 turnarounds using some chromatic approach tones. The way he's using the C7 chord when he's going from the 3rd up to the flat and 9th, that's a very common bebop vocab. And yeah, just so much great stuff packed into this little quick line. So that's it. That's our episode for this week. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. And as always, if you would like to donate and support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/MikeAudetMusic or paypal.me/MikeAudetMusic. That's our episode for this week. I will see you at the next episode. Take care.